Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that Earth's invisible shield has disappeared. No warning, no protection. Within hours, satellites begin failing, power grids collapse, and deadly radiation starts reaching the surface. This shield is called Earth's magnetic field, and without it, life on our planet could change forever. But what would actually happen if it suddenly vanished? Earth is surrounded by a massive magnetic bubble known as the magnetosphere. This invisible shield stretches tens of thousands of kilometers into space. It is created deep inside our planet where molten iron moves in Earth's outer core. These moving metals generate powerful electrical currents, which create a giant magnetic field around the planet. Think of it like an enormous cosmic force field protecting Earth. Without it, space would be a much more dangerous place. Our sun constantly releases streams of charged particles called solar wind. These particles travel through space at speeds of more than 1 million kilometers per hour. If they hit Earth directly, they can damage technology and living organisms. Fortunately, Earth's magnetic field acts like a shield. It deflects most of these particles away from the planet. That is one of the main reasons life has been able to survive here for billions of years. But if the magnetic field disappeared, this protection would be gone. The first systems to suffer would be satellites orbiting Earth. GPS satellites, communication satellites, and weather satellites rely on stable space conditions. Without the magnetosphere, solar radiation would strike them directly. Their sensitive electronics could begin malfunctioning. Many satellites could stop working within days or even hours. This would disrupt navigation systems, internet connections, weather forecasting, and global communication. Modern civilization depends heavily on satellites, so the consequences would be immediate and serious. Solar radiation does not only affect space technology, it can also disrupt electrical systems on Earth. Power grids use long transmission lines that can act like giant antennas for solar energy. During strong solar storms, these lines can experience massive electrical surges. Without Earth's magnetic protection, these storms would become far more destructive. Entire power grids could fail across continents. Some scientists believe large parts of the world could face long-term blackouts, lasting weeks or even months. Another major consequence would be increased radiation reaching the surface of our planet. The magnetic field normally guides charged particles toward the poles, where they create the beautiful auroras known as the northern and southern lights. Without the magnetic field, these particles could reach much lower altitudes. Astronauts in space would face extreme danger. Airplane passengers flying at very high altitudes could also experience higher radiation exposure. Over long periods of time, this could increase risks such as cancer and genetic damage. One of the most dramatic long-term effects involves Earth's atmosphere. Magnetic fields help prevent solar wind from stripping away atmospheric gases. We have evidence of this from another planet in our solar system. Mars once had a magnetic field billions of years ago, but when it lost that magnetic shield, solar wind gradually eroded much of its atmosphere. Today, Mars is cold, dry, and mostly uninhabitable. Without our magnetic field, Earth could slowly experience a similar fate over millions of years. Despite these dangers, life on Earth would not disappear instantly. Our atmosphere still provides some protection against radiation. Many organisms live underwater or underground, where radiation exposure is much lower. However, modern technology and infrastructure would struggle to adapt. Human civilization relies heavily on stable electricity, satellites, and communication networks. Without the magnetic field, maintaining these systems would become far more difficult. Interestingly, Earth's magnetic field has weakened and reversed many times in the past. These events are called geomagnetic reversals. During a reversal, the magnetic north and south poles swap places. The field can become weaker during this transition, but it has never completely disappeared. The last major reversal occurred about 780,000 years ago, and life on Earth continued without any major extinction events. This suggests that even if the magnetic field weakens in the future, our planet will likely survive. Earth's magnetic field is one of the most important features that makes our planet habitable. It protects us from solar radiation, shields our atmosphere, and allows modern technology to function safely. Without it, satellites could fail, power grids could collapse, and radiation levels would increase across the planet. Fortunately, this invisible shield has protected our world for billions of years. And for now, it continues to guard our fragile planet from the dangers of space. So the next time you look up at the sky, remember something incredible. Earth is not just floating in space. It is protected by an invisible cosmic shield that makes life possible.